weekend. Maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll have Bladham over and we'll do like a fun stream. So anyway, final thoughts. What I was going to say, this cool concept, thanks for hanging around for it, is the ebb and flow of the game, right? So basically, like, the way I think of it is like punches and counter punches. It's almost like the draft, okay? If I get first pick in the draft, right, and then you pick 2 heroes, you're up 2-1 in picks. Now I pick 2 more, and I'm up 3-2 in picks. If the draft ended right there, I'd be up 3-2, even though you're about to tie it. So, like, obviously the draft is, like, has nothing to do with that other than just an illustration. But, like, in the game, right, it's first to 5 or 20 rounds. So, like, there's a very clear moment where the game just ends, right? And one team might be able to eke out a win where they otherwise might have been on the verge of losing. Like a clean example would be, it's 4-4, all 4 of my teammates, including me, are on 10 health. However, somehow we're all somewhere where we can't be hit, and like Gray moves her drone and like kills like someone barely or something, right? Or like Gremmel ults across the map, and we somehow get our 5th kill just as the enemy team, who are all otherwise at full health, all 3 of them who are remaining, converge on the 4 of us who are all like about to die. And like if we win 5-4, but if the game went like even one more turn, assuming we like don't have any dashes or anything, they would take a 8-5 lead or something ridiculous, right? But the game doesn't go that extra turn, and so we win. I think something similar happened in that game, right? Like if you think about the game, right, we sort of have the first punch where the first punch where, like, I had a shitty opener, Zuki had a shitty opener, Eco kind of went in by himself and did a lot of work, but it was really just him, and they were able to sort of whittle down, I guess, me and Eco clone eventually, and they killed us both on the same turn, and that was, like, the final knockout blow. Boom! Like, big 2-0 right there. Right? And so that was, like, sort of the first phase of the game. Second phase of the game, right, we were able to focus down somebody. I forget who we killed. L. We killed L. I think we traded with her on the turn that we died. Is that right? I think so. So it was actually 2-1. Right. Yeah. Gulio is absolutely right. Yeah. So we punched back a little bit. So it was like 2-1, right? So we like they'd still hit the first punch on us, but we fought back. We made it 2-1. Okay. So it was that same turn, right? And then Nyx happened to be on a trap, which was super lucky and tied the game at 2, and I think that was easily one of the deciding factors. Like when even that turn, if you'll like recall, I said that trap right there is a game winner. Nyx was like 22, 23 health maybe, and the trap does 25, and just looking at it, Nyx not only didn't know it was there, but had no way of dodging it, no way of healing. Orion couldn't reach him. Like, even if they had known, they couldn't have saved Nyx. It was phenomenal. And Nyx also had his invis that turn, which was like even more crucial. Like we were about to lose the Nyx, and he was about to be able to do a ton. You're right, Igulio. Celeste didn't do much damage, but she did big plays, and she didn't die. I think Celeste played really good. Yeah. She also was able to confirm that garrison. That was another clutch kill, right? So, like, even though they were overall doing more damage, we got the clutch kills when we needed them, right? Like that barely the kill on Nyx, barely the kill on L. And then Garrison dashed on to the health, but Celeste was going to take it. She hit him with the 1. I was able to mite her next turn. She was able to pick up the mite and kill the Gary with her smash and grab, just barely. She knew what health he had, which I actually wasn't sure of. So that was like a really good play there. And we were able to pick up the Gary as well. So like that put us up 3-2 all of a sudden, just like by grabbing these kills by the skin of our teeth, right? And then when EcoClone and I came up, this is sort of related to that, because that was sort of around the time when I gave her the mite to secure it and sort of soaked up a lot of damage and just sort of ran off to somewhere safe and walled off the health so, like, Orion couldn't go take it. And, like, you know, sort of low-impact plays, honestly, for me. Like, I had a sort of a low-impact game, but, like, Eco came right back up and started kicking ass. So, like, you know, even though they sort of hit the first punch, we sort of scraped by into a tie game scenario, and then we hit the next punch, really. Like, Eco and, like, the rest of us sort of, after confirming the kill on Gary, we started to really pressure L a little bit, not really Nyx, mostly just Orion, I guess, right, and we eventually were able to get him as the 4th kill, and we sort of had a little mini power play there, with Gary being dead, and so, you know, they started to punch back, and, like, you'll notice that, like, Celeste was getting low and had to dash and, like, ran out of stuff, and, like, Zuki eventually just died, And ironically, if I'd ulted her that turn, we would have probably lost the game. But because I was able to ult Eco Clone the next turn, I was able to keep him alive, and we were able to finish off Orion and win 4-3. And as you say, Igulio, one more turn, I don't think they could have killed me. I still had my Fade. I still had a decent amount of health. They wouldn't have killed me, but they would have killed Eco probably. I don't think he had anything at that point. I think they would have killed him. And Celeste, if that was the other kill, she still had her Fade too, I think. But like, yes, like they could have tied the game and gone on to win. Like, we had no real ways to heal. Orion would have come back at full health with Fate Transfer. Celeste did have Kata. Eco still had Kata too? I didn't realize. Oh, well, then maybe we could have still won. Honestly, that'll tie into another point I'm about to make. But, like, nevertheless, Igulio, you're right. Like, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Is that, like, they were starting to swing the fight back in their favor. Like, they were in the process of delivering, like, another punch back at us, right? But they didn't have time. The game ended, and we won. So, like, I feel like we sort of snatched that game away with a few clutch kills and just the sort of ebb and flow causing the game to end at a time that was sort of advantageous to us. You know, if, like, the game had been 18 turns or 22 turns or whatever, like, it could have been a very different outcome. And sometimes that's a bit luck of the draw, but sometimes you can play around that. And, you know, you'll see this, like, if a team has an advantage on turn, like, 17, they'll, like, start playing safe. They'll, like, start running away, they'll save their Fade for, like, 19, then they'll be invis on 20, like, things like that. Angel says that she kind of hates when that happens, when she's on the team that just didn't have the time to come back. Yeah, it's a very frustrating feeling. It is. You know, that touches on, it touches on the other point that I was going to make, which was katas. Something that I often feel in the game is that katas are super important, and for that reason, and I do this more than I should. It's not a good thing necessarily, but I die a lot with my kata up. I just choose not to kata. Like, a good example of a good decision not to kata was the turn I died. I was at 7 health. I was like, fuck it, I'm dead. Like, I don't care. I'll shield Eco Clone. Maybe he'll live. He almost did. Not quite. But it was close. And I just said, you know, I'll take the death. I'll do my damage. I'll confirm on L maybe, and like, so be it. You know, that worked. You know, and the thing is, if you have your kata late in the game, not only can it keep you safe in, like, end game situations, right? Like, for example, right, if Hevol had his kata there at the end of the game, like, Eco and I probably couldn't have confirmed him. And then we couldn't have confirmed him the turn after either, because he was in Viz, right? And, like, it can buy you at least 2, maybe even 3, even with the Fade, like, movement reduction, the slow, it's still, like, it can really keep you, it can really be a big playmaker in the end game. To like eke out a game, you have more tools available, and you sort of, if teams don't have katas, they're more predictable, and that sort of is another dovetail. Like, you don't want to target a guy if he has dashes, right? You think, oh, maybe he dashes, I don't really know, but like as soon as a guy has no dashes, everyone looks like blow this guy up, boom, 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 and like it's easy to focus down a target. I agree with what Hevol's saying there. In the first, like, 10 turns, you should only kata if you have decent health and know a lot of damage is incoming. Like, you want to do it very proactively. If you take a bunch of damage and you're like, oh shit, I should have kated, often better to just take the death. Who was it that said it best? I forget if it was some like Season 2 good player said, like, unless you're planning on living until turn 20. I think it was PogChamp maybe who said this. Unless you're planning on living to turn 20, like, don't fucking waste your kata. Like, if you kata on 10 health, your kata is worth 10 health. Congratulations. Whereas, like, if you save it, die once, which, you know, is not the end of the world necessarily. It could be. Like, if the other team is 4 kills, like, kata. Like, you know, you're gonna lose the game, kata. But, like, you know, if you come back up and then, like, they're gonna, you know, 3 people are gonna hit you and you kata, your kata's worth, like, 75 health. Like, that's much better kata, right? And so, I think oftentimes when I get down on kills early, if we've forced katas and we have a way to capitalize on it, we can come back and win.